If you are one of those people that don't have a master walk-in closet like me, I'm going to show you how I transformed this small and messy closet into this much more organized and efficient use of space. And it doesn't need to cost a fortune. Okay, first thing on my agenda was to get rid of the nasty carpet in my closet. I'm also planning on replacing all of the carpet in my bedroom because I just think it makes it look cleaner. Carpet actually pulls up pretty easily. You just need a utility knife and then just slowly pull away, making sure that you don't stab yourself with a nail on the tack strip. And then in order to get the tack strip up, you can either use a baseboard puller or any type of crowbar. Before I got started on the project, I figured it was time that I needed to clean out the actual closet. I will say, hopefully you have like a guest bedroom or somewhere that you can put your clothes in, because this project, as always, took me longer than I expected, and it was really frustrating having my closet in another room and kind of thrown all over the place. So just plan ahead and make sure that you're able to access what you need. Once the closet was fully cleaned out, then I moved on to removing the shelves and the clothesline that were previously installed. Anytime you're removing trim, I would recommend using either a crowbar or a baseboard puller. My baseboard puller is one of my most used tools, and so I utilized it quite a bit on this project. What I do is I put it under the trim, and then I use my hammer to slowly pull it away from the wall without pushing a hole through the wall like a crowbar can. Once all of the trim and the shelves were removed, it was time to go through with my sander and clean everything up. I then went through and gave the closet a fresh new coat of paint. Okay, this is probably what I love about my new closet the most, and it was the peel and stick tiles that I picked out. I wanted something that stuck out a little bit but wasn't also too crazy, and since I have brass tones in my room, I found these off of Amazon. I think it was Amazon, or was it Etsy? I think I got them on Etsy. Actually, I'll put a link in the video description below, but they're so easy. I just lined them all up, made sure everything was level, and you just peel and stick. Simple as that. Oh, and I also did a finishing coat on the top as well, just to make sure that none of the corners pull up and the floor lasts for a long time, but I didn't take a video of that. Okay, now to the fun part of building out the shelves. The fun thing about doing this yourself is you can customize the shelves and you can do it whatever size you want. So I started by figuring out what the lowest point of the shelf was for my cowboy boots to go underneath, and then I did my ankle high boots, and then I did a set of heels, and then I did tennis shoes, and I just worked my way up there to decide how big I wanted the shelves to be. Once I had my shelf measured out to the size that I wanted it to be, I would take my miter saw and cut my 1x2 MDF trim pieces, and I would hook one long piece into the back and then two small pieces on the side, and then the shelf is what just sits on the top of that. I didn't fully hook the shelf in until the very end though, once I had built the shelves out to be exactly what I wanted. Then I took them all out and then one by one would hook them in with my brad nailer into that supporting structure I built with the 1x2s, and then went through and caulked them up so that they look nice and seamless. These side shelves were actually pretty easy. The next section I was a little bit more worried about, but it ended up being pretty easy as well. And this was the freestanding shelves. So what I started with was measuring out the very back piece and making sure that I cut those all exactly the same size. And then I made sure to hook them into a stud in the back of the wall, because I know that that's what is going to be the supporting structure and we're going to build the shelves around. Once all of those back pieces were installed, I was able to bring in the left side piece and secure it into those back pieces. Then I went through and I added all of the side pieces into the inside of the left piece that we had just secured. And then I just repeated the entire process once I had installed the right piece. Honestly, I've decided that most of my DIY projects are like adult Legos at this point in time, and it's just figuring out a puzzle and how to build something out. Anyways, so once you have both sides secured in and you have all of your supporting trim, then it's time to cut your shelves. Start with the bottom, secure it with a brad nail, and then go through and caulk it to make it have that finished look. My phone missed recording me adding this middle shelf in, but what I did was secure a trim piece into the very back of the wall and then into that side cabinet that we had just built out. And then I placed one of those long MDF boards on the top of it. And then that is what creates the second section of the clothes rod that is going to give you twice as much hanging space as you had before. And you can find any of those clothes hangers at any of your local hardware stores, and they're super easy to install. So then I went through, filled in any of the nail holes, and then put in a fresh coat of paint before bringing all of my clothes back in. And this was a good opportunity to go through my clothes and clean out what I haven't worn in the last couple of years. One other thing I added to my closet that I've loved is those rechargeable LED lights, so they can just come on whenever I open the closet and brighten things up. I think I'm gonna add a couple more, but this is the finished product. I have my dresses hanging over to the side there, and then these shelves have been a game changer. I just feel so organized. I was able to get these little pull-out drawers on Amazon, so that's where I've got my socks, underwear, and bras. And then this other cute little tote here, I think I got that on Amazon as well. And I just feel like I have so much more space than I did before I did this project. Granted, I did go through and clean out a lot of clothes, but my closet has stayed clean and organized. So I'm so happy I did this. Let me know if you guys end up going through and organizing your closet as well. I hope this video was helpful. And as a small content creator, it really helps me out if you like this video and you subscribe to my channel. Thanks.